This is a follow-up video to two-wheeled riders 1190 1290 sticky fuel float fix video. I've got the same part, although a bit shorter, on my 690 Duke. I've now fixed it using his method. Very good. The only difference is I didn't reduce the kind of diameter of this little float the whole way around. I just took off a little chamfer at the top there. On the inside of that float there's a little plastic collar that holds the metal part on, and I think it's that it's, as it's gone up, it gets hung up in there. So all I decided to do was, again using his sandpaper method there, is just take off or put a little chamfer on the top of the float. That's the original kind of dimensions. Just put a little chamfer on that edge and you'll get it working again. This is the 690 Duke, disassembled using the two-wheeled rider method. If you see a screw, just take it off. You've got two at the back here. That allows you to get the rider seat off and access to these screws here. There's a few on the outside of these kind of side panels. To get the central panel off, there's these kind of rubber bungs that the actual side panels just kind of push into. Stick a 4mm Allen key in there to get the actual bung off, and that allows you to get the central plastic off for the fuel tank. The screws around the filler cap are different lengths, so just make a note of which ones go where when it's time to put that on. The fuel filler socket there. On the left hand side of these bikes, these floats are likely to be extremely common articles across most modern KTMs, and if you've got the same fault where your fuel gauge is reading full and you know the tank is empty because you've just had to pull over on the side of the motorway with no more petrol in your tank, like I did, you can take these things apart using the two-wheeled rider's method. Very basic tools required. Just take a little off that and you'll get it working again. It's this black plastic collar that sits inside here. The float originally just gets wedged up in there. Just take a little off the side of this float, you'll get it working again. Subscribe to his channel. I wouldn't bother subscribing to mine, but yeah, thanks again to him. You can have a go at this yourself and get your float working again in 20 minutes.